Yeah, he just sits and watches the people in the boxes.
Welcome to the podcast tonight. We are live at Archbishop Murphy High School, where the boys are getting ready to do battle against Coupeville High School. The boys are coming off a tough loss last night against Fife High School, a 9-point loss. We'll be back with the starting lineups in a minute. The Coupeville Wolves had a pretty solid year last year. They were 11-3 in their conference and 16-5 overall. They are coached by Randy King, and he is assisted by Dustin Van Velkenberg. The starters for the Wolves will be number 15, Nevin Miranda, a 6'3 senior. Number 20, Ben Hayes, a 6'6 senior. Number 22, Ian Smith, a 6'1 guard, senior. Number 32, Tyler King, a 5'9 senior guard. And rounding them out would be number 42, Dalton Engel, a 5'9 junior. And now your Archbishop Murphy Wildcat starters are number 10, Zach Smith, a 6'4 senior. Number 12, Paris Felder, a 6'1 senior. Number 20, Sean Ryan, a 5'6 senior. Number 23, Zach Gordon, a 6'6 junior. And rounding that lineup out would be number 24, Ted Baird, a 6'2 junior. As the players get set to tip off, they're getting pumped up. Coupeville Wolves are out. The Wildcats are out. We're in for a good night of basketball. 8-minute quarters. The Wolves, they are in black uniforms trimmed in red, and the Wildcats are in white uniforms trimmed in red. Should be a good battle. Coach Williams is prepping his players for before they go out on the court. It'll be Zach Gordon tipping and Nevin Miranda for the Wolves. Gordon wins the tips for the Wildcats. They're running their offense. Paris drives, and he makes the layup. Paris Felder for 2 to get the scoring started. Oh, the Wolves turn it over. Sean Ryan gets a loose ball, and he's fouled. He'll be going to the line shooting 2. Wildcats couldn't ask for a better start. Sean Ryan will be at the line shooting 2. And the Wolves are calling a quick timeout. Ryan steps to the line. First one is up and in. The Wildcats are leading 3-zip. Sean Ryan, senior guard. And he misses the second one in the front iron. Zach Gordon's able to grab the rebound, pass it out to Ted Baird. Teddy Baird looks for somebody. He's trapped in the corner, throws it out to Paris Felder, and it'll be a turnover on the Wildcats over and back. Wolves will take the ball out on the side. Miranda passes the ball in to Ian Smith. The Wolves are running their offense. Wildcats drop back into a zone defense. The Wolves are swinging the ball up top. Ian Smith looks for Tyler King. Tyler King has it up top, swinging it. They're not able to find anything against the zone defense. Ian Smith takes a shot, he misses. Miranda gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Felder gets the ball, he goes down, he's driving, passes, dishes, and he loses the ball. Felder gets the ball back, looks for somebody, passes the ball to Beard in the corner, he drives, baseline, throws the ball away. The Wolves are going back the other way, setting up their offense, and they turn the ball over. Sean Ryan gets it, passes up to Felder, who looks, takes a jumper, and he misses. Zach Gordon gets the rebound and is fouled on the way up. He'll be at the line shooting 2. That was a good look by Paris Felder to find Zach Gordon, and good job by Gordon to catch the ball and go up strong. Gordon will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Zach Gordon is a 6'6 junior. And he's good on the front end, hits his first free throw. Getting ready and set to shoot his second free throw. And the second one is up and in. Wolves are leading 5-2. Or check that, Wildcats are leading 5-2. Looks like the Wildcats are in a 1-2-1 zone. Force the Wolves to shoot a quick shot. Zach Smith gets the rebound, passes up to Sean Ryan, who's driving, goes in, no foul called. And the ball is out of bounds on the Wildcats. Wolves ball. Miranda will be inbounding the ball. Inbounds the ball to Ben Hayes. The Wildcats are in a full court press. Now they're going to drop back into their zone defense. The Wolves are passing the ball around the perimeter. Now they get the ball down low to Miranda. He's blocked by Gordon. That's a good block by Zach Gordon. Ben Hayes gets the ball. He's trapped. Passes the ball out to Tyler King. Dalton Engle drives and loses the ball. Ryan gives the ball up to Paris Felder on a fast break, and he makes the layup. Good pass by Ryan to Felder. Wildcats are dropping back into their zone. Ian Smith has the ball. They're trying to set their offense, the Wolves are. Haven't been able to break the zone. They're just around the perimeter right now. Ian Smith shoots, and he misses. Zach Gordon gets the rebound, pass the ball up to Paris Felder. Felder drives, takes it. Oh, he has a nice move, but misses the layup, but he'll be going to the line shooting two. Nifty move by Paris Felder. That was a great move on Mr. Felder's behalf. He'll be stepping to the line shooting 2 free throws. That's the 3rd team foul for the Wolves. 5:05 left in the first quarter. First free throw is in and out for Mr. Felder. Dan Hayter is in for Ted Beard. Felder will be shooting one more free throw. And he misses both of them. Zach Gordon gets the rebound, but he loses the ball going down. Wolves have the ball and they're pushing. Ian Smith has the ball. Passes the ball to Tyler King, who passes to Miranda. Miranda throws the ball away. Paris Felder gets it. He's pushing now. Felder passes up to Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Felder. Felder looks, takes the jumper, the top of the key. Zach Gordon gets the rebound. Goes up, misses. Zach Smith cleans up his miss. Great job crashing the boards by Zach Smith. Wildcats are leading 9-2. 4:29 left in the first quarter. Wolves are falling back into their zone. Check that. Wildcats are falling back into their zone. Miranda has the ball on the wing. Passes the ball to King up top, who passes to the wing to Engle. Turnover. Hyder passes up to Felder. Felder looks to drive, goes up, and he makes it. Nice move, using the backboard. Paris Felder starting the game off nice. Wildcats drop back into a zone. Engle takes a long 3 and air balls. Ryan gets the ball. He's pushing, looking, crosses over, pulls the ball out. Passes to the wing to Felder. Felder drives, goes straight to the hoop, and he makes it. Felder is on fire. He is breaking down the defense and getting to the hole. The Wolves are dropping back. The Wolves are looking to push. Pass the ball Miranda. They go into swinging around the perimeter. Turnover on the Wolves. Hyder has the ball. Passes up to Ryan. Ryan is pushing. Goes around his back. Passes to Felder in the wing. Looks for something. Passes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith drives, and there's a foul called. Offensive foul on Zach Smith. And we have new players checking in for the Wildcats and for the Wolves. It'll be Alex Tappert, Jamie Kemp, and Anchor Anderson coming in for the Wildcats. And Nick Anthony checking in for the Wolves. The Wolves inbound the ball, take it out, pushing. Ian Smith looks for something. Mitch Pelroy checks in for the Wolves also. Engel has the ball, he's trapped, passes the ball out. The Wolves looking to penetrate. Pelroy takes a shot, and he misses. Wolves get the offensive rebound. They're swinging the ball around the perimeter. Tyler King has the ball, looking to penetrate, passes to Ian Smith, who misses. Sean Ryan gets the rebound, he's pushing. Anchor Anderson, pass Anchor Anderson, he loses the ball. Turnover on the Wildcats. Tyler King has the ball, goes to the hole, and a travel is called on King. Turnover on the Wolves. Tapper inbounds the ball to Ryan. They go up the court. Anchor Anderson turns the ball over again. Ben Hayes gets on a fast break and loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Wildcats ball. Wildcats seem to be a little bit flustered early on. Seem to not get their footing and turn the ball over a lot. We'll see if that'll change during the course of the game. Ryan pushes, they're getting ready to set their offense. Passes the ball up to Camp. They're swinging back to Ryan, he shoots and he misses. Back iron. Wolves get the rebound. Ian Smith gets it, he's pushing. Pelroy passes to him on the wing. Pelroy passes to King. Ben Hayes shoots and he misses. Anchor Anderson gets the rebound, passes up to Camp. Camp passes to Ryan. Ryan drives and he makes it. Nice move on the baseline. Sean Ryan. Timeout Wolves. Wildcats are leading 15-2. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Great start for the Wildcats. The Wolves will be taking the ball out. Engel inbounds the ball to Tyler King. Seems to not be able to get nothing. King has the ball. Pass around the perimeter. Wolves trying to set their offense. They can't seem to find it against this Wildcat zone. Forced shot by Miranda. Anchor Anderson gets the rebound. Passes up to Ryan. Wildcats looking to set their offense now. Ball pass to Camp on the wing. Back to Ryan up top. Ryan's looking to set it. Passes Anchor Anderson out on the wing. And Anderson takes a shot. And it's an air ball. Turnover on the Wildcats. That was a bad shot by Anchor Anderson. It was a deep shot. He should have came in a little bit more and then took that shot. He was wide open though. Wolves inbound the ball. Wildcats are dropping back into a zone. Ian Smith takes a jumper. And Tapper gets the rebound. But he's called for a travel. So it'll be the Wolves ball. It'll stay down here. Ian Smith will inbound the ball for the Wolves. Looking for somebody to get the ball to. Inbounds the ball to Ben Hayes. And they're called Ben Hayes for an offensive foul. It'll be Wildcats ball. 9.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Wildcats are leading the Wolves 15-2. Anchor Anderson will be inbounding the ball to Jamie Camp. Camp passes the ball up to Tapper. Passes it back to Anderson. On the wing to Ryan. He takes a shot. He jab steps and misses. And that's the end of the first quarter. Wildcats leading the Wolves 15-2. And we are getting set for the start of the second quarter. Wildcats leading the Wolves 15-2. The Wolves inbound the ball. Getting ready to set their offense. And they throw the ball down low to Hayes, and the ball goes out of bounds. Wildcats touched it, it looks like, so the Wolves retain possession. Ian Smith getting set to inbound the ball for the Wolves. Can't find nobody. Inbounds the ball finally to Pelroy. Pelroy gives it up top to Tyler King. And he passes to Pelroy, and it goes off his hands. Wildcats basketball. They'll be going back the other way. Anchor Anderson will get set to inbound the ball to Jamie Camp. Camp is pushing, passes the ball up to Tapper, back to Camp. Back to the top to Anderson. Anderson swings it around to Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Tapper. He looks for somebody. Can't find him. On the wing, hits Camp. Camp gives it back to Tapper. He gives it back to Ryan. Wildcats are just running their offense, running their motion. Anchor Anderson looks to penetrate, kicks it back out to Hyder. Hyder passes it to Camp, who drives and throws it over the backboard. Wolves get the ball. They look to push. Ian Smith gets the ball for the Wolves, passes down low to Hayes, passes out to Pelroy. Pelroy passes the ball out to Engel. Engel passes the ball up top to King, who shoots and misses, and Hayter gets the rebound for the Wildcats. Passes out to Tapper, and the Wildcats are pushing. Tapper passes the ball to Camp on the wing, who passes to Hayter on the top. Hayter passes to Tapper, who passes to Camp, who passes to Ryan, who shoots a three, and he misses. Hayter gets the rebound, he puts it up and in. Good offensive rebound by Dan Hayter. Great job. The Wildcats are in a full court press, trying to fluster the Wolves. The Wolves are able to get the ball up court. King has the ball for the Wolves, who passes on the wing to Engel. Engel passes the ball back to King, who passes the ball back to Engel. The Wolves pass down low to Hayes. Hayes shoots over Hayter, and he misses. Hayter gets the rebound for the Wildcats, and he passes out to Anderson. The Wildcats are pushing, who passes up to Ryan, and he is fouled on a fast break. Sean Ryan, that was a good look by Anchor Anderson to look for Ryan. It is a non-shooting foul, looks like. So, looks like the Wildcats will be taking the ball out. So we got some subs in for the Wildcats. Felder will be returning, Gordon and Baird. Teddy Baird and Zach Smith all be returning. And Miranda will be checking back in for the Wolves. Score 17-2, 6:03 left in the second quarter. Wildcats are inbounding the ball. Zach Smith finds Zach Gordon down low, who goes up and makes it off the backboard. Good find by the Zach brothers. Smith to Gordon off the inbound. Wildcats drop back into a zone. Wolves can't seem to penetrate or do anything. Hayes goes up and is fouled. Looks like by Ben Gordon. He'll be going to the line shooting two. Check that. The foul is on Teddy Baird. That's a second team foul for the Wildcats. Ben Hayes will be at the line shooting for the Wolves. And he is long on the first one. One more free throw left. And he misses. And Zach Gordon gets the rebound. Outlets to Felder, who looks up to Tapper. Passes back to Felder, passes to Gordon, passes to Smith. They look for Zach Gordon, and Smith throws an alley-oop to Gordon, and he misses it. Turnover on the Wildcats. They call over the back on Gordon. Gordon has to catch that and go down with it. The Wolves will be inbounding the ball. It'll be Miranda inbounding to Hayes. The Wolves are pushing. They give the ball back to Miranda up top. They throw it down low, and Zach Gordon gets the steal. Passes up to Felder, who's looking to set the offense for the Wildcats. Felder takes a crossover, shoots a long three, and misses long. The Wolves get the rebound. He's trapped in the corner. It looks like Ian Smith, and they call Teddy Baird for a foul. Wolves will be inbounding the ball from the baseline. Miranda inbounds the ball to Ian Smith. Smith gives the ball to Miranda. The Wolves are trying to run their offense. Pelroy has the ball now. Can't seem to find nowhere to go. Gives the ball to Miranda. He shoots, and he misses long. Zach Smith gets the rebound, and he pushes up to Felder. Felder looks to set up the offense. Passes down low to Teddy Baird. Baird passes back out to Smith. Smith crosses over, looks down low, throws to Zach Gordon, and it goes off him. Turnover on the Wildcats. Tyler King is checking back in for the Wolves for Ben Hayes. Wildcats are leading the Wolves 19-2, 4:44 left in the second quarter. The Wolves are dropping back, or pushing rather. Wildcats are dropping back into a zone. They find Pelroy. It tips the ball off of Wildcats, but it falls into Miranda's hands, and he goes up for two. The Wildcats are pushing now. Felder is going, and he's driving, and a foul is called. Miranda's called for the foul on Felder. That is a 16th foul for the Wolves. Felder will be inbounding the ball down in the baseline. Looks for somebody. Passes the ball to Gordon down low. And he goes up, he misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up. Good job, Zach Gordon. Good job. Oh, the ball hits off of Wolves' head. Wolves player's head. And they called Felder for a charge. Felder was looking to drive, and he's called for the push-off. It'll be Wolves' ball. That is a 15th foul for the Wildcats. Coach Jamar Williams is taking a timeout. Wildcats lead the Wolves 21-4. 4:11 left in the second quarter. Engel inbounds the ball for the Wolves. Inbounds the ball to Ben Hayes. The Wolves are looking to get into their offense. They can't seem to find anything against this Wildcat zone. Felder's up top with Tappert in a 2-3 zone. The Wolves penetrate. Engel drives and he shoots over the backboard. Miranda gets the rebound. Passes the ball out. Teddy Beard tips the ball out. It'll stay Wolves basketball. Dalton Engel will be inbounding the ball for the Wolves. Ryan checks in for Tappert. Engel inbounds the ball to King. King passes the ball to Ian Smith, who shoots long. Zach Smith gets the rebound. Passes up to Ryan, who passes it back to Smith, who passes up top to Gordon, who passes to Felder, passes down low to Baird, who takes a hook shot and misses. King will get the rebound for the Wolves, and is pushing. Passes the ball to Ian Smith, who passes the ball back to King. King passes to Pelroy. Pelroy passes the ball back to Ian Smith for the Wolves. The Wolves can't seem to find anything. Smith takes a shot over Gordon and is long. Gordon passes up to Felder. Felder looks to set up, and he goes to the rim and misses long on a finger roll, but Teddy Beard gets the rebound. Foul is called. They call a foul on Ted Beard. Check that. So it'll be the Wolves basketball. It'll be Engel inbounding the ball for the Wolves. Engel inbounds to King, who passes up to Ian Smith. The Wolves can't seem to set their offense or get into any type of rhythm against this Wildcat defense. The Wildcats continue to be in their 2-3 zone. The Wolves pass the ball to Smith, who shoots it off the backboard long. Miranda gets the ball but goes out of bounds. It will be Wildcats basketball. 2:51 left in the second quarter. Wildcats leading 21-4. It's been a sloppy game so far for the Coupeville Wolves. They can't seem to find anything against this Wildcat defense, whereas the Wildcats are getting anything that they want. Gordon inbounds the ball to Camp. Camp gives the ball to Ryan. Ryan passes back to Gordon, who turns the ball over, throws it to Smith of the Wolves. They run a fast break. Tyler King gets the shot, and it's up and in for the Wolves. Smith inbounds the ball to Ryan, who's pushing, looking to set the offense for the Wildcats. Ryan's up top, running their offense. Passes to the wing to Camp. They throw it down low to Hyder, who shoots a turnaround, hits it off the backboard. Dan Hayter. Great job, Dan Hayter. Wildcats are leading 23-6. The Wolves are pushing. They pass the ball to Pelroy up top. The Wolves are trying to get into their offense. And a foul is called on Hayter, who was defending King. Anchor Anderson's checking in for Zach Smith for the Wildcats. Great job. Zach Smith gets a nice round of applause. Ian Smith's at the line for the Wolves. And he's long on his first one. Hayter gets the ball and he's pushing, passes, throws the ball up to Ryan. And he loses the ball out of bounds, but it will stay Wildcats basketball. 1:50 left in the second quarter. Anchor Anderson's getting set to inbound the ball for the Wildcats. He throws the ball and it's tipped out of bounds again by the Wolves. It will stay Wildcats basketball. And it looks like Anchor Anderson will try this again. Felder's checking in for the Wildcats. He's checking in for Sean Ryan. Ryan gets a nice round of applause. Anchor Anderson takes the ball out from the sideline, passes it into Felder, who passes back to Anderson. He throws down low to Zach Gordon, who does an up and under and misses, gets his own rebound. He's fighting hard down there. And he's called. There's a foul called on the Wolves. Looks like Nevin Miranda. Zach Gordon will be going to the line shooting 2, it looks like. Both teams are in a penalty now. They both have 7 fouls. Miranda is going to take a seat on the bench for the Wolves. And Ben Hayes is checking back in. Zach Gordon's at the line shooting the first of his 2 free throws. And he misses. Actually, it was a 1-and-1, not 2 free throws, so they're not in the penalty. The Wolves get the ball. Smith passes to Pelroy, and he hits a bank three-pointer. Gordon inbounds the ball to Camp, who passes to Felder, who passes back to Gordon, who gives it back to Hayter down low, who passes out to Anderson, who shoots a long 3. Zach Gordon gets the rebound, and he goes up. Good offensive rebound by Zach Gordon. That's the way to get big down there, Zach. Wildcats are leading the Wolves 25-9. 1 minute left in the second quarter. King has the ball for the Wolves. He passes to Engel. Engel passes the ball to Hayes up top. Hayes can't find anything. He spins, and a foul is called on Gordon. That's a controversial call. Coach Williams is upset. And it looks like Hayes will be at the line shooting free throws. 48.6 seconds left in the second quarter. Dan Hayes will be at the line for the Wolves. First free throw is no good. Misses the first free throw. Has 1 more left. The Wolves hasn't been able to find a rhythm. And Hayes misses his second free throw, and Hayter gets the rebound, passes up to Felder, who passes to Camp, who pulls the ball out and then goes and attacks, pulls the ball out again, passes to Felder. Felder looks for Anchor Anderson on the side, who passes to Camp, who passes the ball to Anderson, who passes back to Felder. Felder jab steps to the right, goes to the left, takes a jumper and misses long, and the Wolves get the rebound. Engel has the rebound for the Wolves, who passes up to Hayes. The Wolves are looking to slow it down. 19 seconds left in the second quarter and counting. Shot clock is off. Pelroy has the ball for the Eagles, for the Wolves. Pelroy has the ball. He's driving. Shoots with the left and he misses. Zach Smith gets the rebound. Engel gets the shot up and he misses at the buzzer. And that's the end of the second quarter. The Wildcats are leading 25-9 against the Coupeville Wolves. And we're getting set for the third quarter to begin. Again, the Wildcats are leading the Wolves 25-9. Be 8 minutes in this quarter. Zach Smith inbounding the ball for the Wildcats, inbounds to Felder. Felder passes the ball back to Smith, who passes it top to Teddy Barrett, who passes on the wing to Felder, who cuts, gets his own rebound, drives, goes up, and he's fouled. Good work, Felder. That was a good job of the Wildcats coming out and executing their offense. Felder will be at the line, shooting free throws. That's the first team foul of the half for the Wolves. And Felder hits the first one. That foul was on Ben Hayes of the Wolves. Felder getting set to shoot a second free throw, and it's up and in. Wolves are inbound the ball. It'll be Smith inbounding the ball to Engel, who gives the ball back to Smith. Smith drives, and the foul is called on Zach Smith of the Wildcats. The Wolves will take the ball out on the side. It'll be King inbounding the ball for the Wolves. King inbounds the ball to Smith of the Wolves, who drives and kicks out to Pelroy. Pelroy drives, goes up and misses. Hayes gets the loose ball and loses it. Zach Smith goes, gets the ball, he's pushing and throws the ball away to King. The Wolves have the ball. Pelroy has the ball up top, he swings to the wing. They look down low to Hayes, he has the ball. And Zach Smith is called for the foul again. Ben Hayes going up with a shot, and Zach Smith is called with the foul. That's his, looks like his third foul for Zach Smith. Hayes is at the line shooting the free throw, and he misses the first one. He'll be at the line shooting one more. And the free throw is up, and it's no good, and Zach Gordon gets the rebound, passes out to Felder, who's pushing, looking, goes behind his back, passes up top to Gordon, who gives the ball to Felder. It's tipped by the Wolves, and the Wolves will get the possession. King will push for the Wolves, looking to set up his offense. He's driving and gets his shot blocked by Gordon, emphatically out of bounds, and it's blocked off of a Wolves player. Wildcats basketball. Zach Smith will inbound the ball for the Wildcats, looking for Sean Ryan. Ryan is pushing, looking to slow it down a little bit. Pass the ball back to Smith, and Smith turns the ball over to Hayes. Hayes is going on a fast break, and he makes the layup. Dan Hayes makes the layup for the Wolves, and Coach Williams calls a timeout. Wildcats are still leading the Wolves 27-11. Coach Williams is calling a timeout, sensing that the Wolves are trying to go on a run to close this gap a little bit. 6:42 left in the third quarter. Teddy Barrett will be taking the ball out for the Wildcats. Inbounds the ball to Ryan. The Wolves are in a full court press. Ryan is breaking it. The Wildcats looking to set their offense. He passes to Smith, who drives, goes up and misses. And King gets the rebound for the Wolves. He pushes, finds Pelroy on the wing, who hits a three. Mitch Pelroy for the Wolves. The Wildcats are coming out a little lackadaisical after halftime. Felder finds Smith on the corner, who hits a three of his own. He answers back with a three. That'll get the crowd into it. The Wolves are looking to set their offense. Pelroy has the ball. He passes out top to Ian Smith, who shoots a three, and he makes it. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Felder's pushing the ball for the Wolves, passes out to the wing to Baird, who looks for Smith. Smith goes down low to Gordon, who's looking to work. Shoots a fadeaway off the backboard, and he makes it. Zach Gordon is going to work tonight. The Wildcats are dropping back into a zone, and it looks like they're going to call Zach Smith for a foul.
Foul, Zach Smith.
Hader and Camp will be checking in for the Wildcats. King will inbound the ball from the sideline. Zach Smith will be coming out, and Zach Gordon. The two Zachs will be taking a seat on the bench for the Wildcats. King inbounds the ball for the Wolves. Passes the ball to Ian Smith. Smith is looking to drive. Goes all the way, and a foul is called. Looks like there was no help defense for the Wildcats, as Smith was able to drive all the way to the hole from half court. Looks like he'll be shooting free throws. Smith at the line shooting his first free throw. And it's up and good. Wildcats leading 32-17. Smith getting set to shoot a second free throw. And the free throw is up, and it's good also. Hader will be taking the ball out, passes to Felder. Felder's pushing, looking to go to work against Pelroy. Crosses over, passes the ball to Ryan. Ryan brings the ball out, looking to reset the offense, passing in the corner to Baird, who passes out top to Kemp. Kemp passes back to Baird. Baird looks down low, and it's a kick ball violation on the Wolves. It will be Wildcats basketball still. Felder will be inbounding the ball for the Wildcats. Felder's looking for somebody to throw the ball into. He passes the ball to Hader. Hader's trapped in the corner, gets the ball out to Ryan. Ryan's wide open, passes up the shot, passes out to Kemp. Kemp finds Baird on the wing. Baird finds Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Baird. Baird drives, goes, and he makes a right-handed layup, driving on the baseline. Teddy Baird. The Wolves are inbound the ball. Bring the ball up slowly is Ian Smith for the Wolves. Looking to penetrate against the Wildcats defense, can't find anything. Passes the ball to Hayes. Hayes passes out to Pelroy, who passes the ball back up to King. King crosses over against Ryan. Finds Engel, who shoots a long three, and he's short. Ryan gets the ball, he's pushing, goes all the way down. Passes the ball to Baird, who passes out to Kemp, who gives it back to Ryan. Ryan drives, looks for Baird. Baird comes in, shoots a shot from the elbow, and he misses. Hader is called for over the back. It will be Wolves basketball. Anchor Anderson's checking in for Teddy Baird, and Alex Tapper is checking in for Paris Felder. Nice round of applause from the crowd. Engel will be inbounding the ball to King. The Wolves are bringing the ball up slowly, looking to set their offense against this Wildcat defense. King takes a long shot, and he makes it. Tyler King for the Wolves hits a three. Wildcats inbound the ball. Camp has the ball, looking for Hader. Can't get it to him down low. They're going to reset their offense up top. Ryan passes the ball. It's tipped out of bounds by King of the Wolves. It will be Wildcats basketball still. Anchor Anderson will be inbounding the ball for the Wildcats. 3:36 left in the third quarter. Wildcats are leading the Wolves 34-21. The Wolves have closed the gap considerably from the first half. Anchor Anderson inbounds the ball to Ryan. Ryan gives the ball to Hader, who passes up top to Anderson. Anderson gives the ball to Ryan on the down low, who gives it down low to Hader, who makes a nice layup. Good feed by Ryan. Good entry pass by Sean Ryan. The Wolves are pushing. They pass the ball to Smith, who shoots and he misses. The Wolves tip the ball out. And it's a turnover on the Wolves, over and back. Bad communication on the Wolves' part. Smith is getting set to check back in for the Wolves. Zach Smith is checking in for Sean Ryan. Tapper's taking the ball out for the Wildcats. He passes the ball in to Zach Smith. Zach Smith's looking to set the offense. Passes to the wing to Anderson. Anderson penetrates, kicks out to Camp. Camp looks, sizes up his man, passes out to Smith. Smith looks for something, passes the ball back out to Camp. Camp looks down low to Hyder. Hyder looks down low, passes to Camp. And he gives it to him, and he makes the layup. Good pass from Hyder. The Wildcats are really running their offense now. The Wolves are pushing. King looks to push up. Pass the ball to Pelroy. Pelroy passes the ball. And he shoots it and misses. Hayes gets the rebound, and it goes up, and a foul is called and one, and he makes it. Ben Hayes makes the layup. Foul is called on Jamie Camp. Hayes is at the line shooting his free throw. And the free throw is up. And it's in and out. Anderson gets the rebound, passes out to Smith. Smith passes up. And the ball is tipped out by Ian Smith of the Wolves. Zach Smith will inbound the ball from the sideline. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Zach Smith inbounds the ball to Anderson. Anderson passes the ball out to Tappert. Tappert passes down low, looks for Smith, but he throws the ball away. King of the Wolves has the ball, and he pushes. Looks to pass the ball to Ian Smith up top. Ian Smith penetrates, passes the ball to Engel. Engel passes and throws the ball away. It will be Wildcats basketball. Engel was looking for King, but they throw the ball away. Wildcats are inbound the ball. It'll be Jamie Camp inbounding the ball to Zach Smith. Zach Smith looking to slow the ball down a little bit and set their offense to run their motion. Anchor Anderson has the ball up top. Passes the ball back to Zach Smith. Zach Smith looks for Hayter down low. Hayter goes in and out, shoots a fadeaway, and he misses it. Jamie Camp tips the ball out of bounds, and it will be Wolves basketball. Zach Gordon getting set to check back in. He's checking in for Dan Hayter. Hayter gets a good round of applause from the crowd. Excellent job by Dan Hayter. The Wolves inbound the ball. Ian Smith will bring the ball up slow. Passes on the wing to King, who shoots a long three, and it's off the backboard. Zach Gordon gets the ball inbounds to Camp. Camp goes in and out and shoots the ball over the backboard, and the Wolves will get the possession. King is pushing, looking to set up the offense for the Wolves. King passes to Engel, who shoots a long three, and he misses. Zach Gordon gets the rebound. And it's called for a foul on the Wolves. It will be Wildcats basketball. Tapper's looking to inbound the ball. Inbounds the ball to Zach Smith, who's the point guard right now. Zach Smith's looking to push. Goes behind his back, passes the ball to Camp on the wing. Camp looks for somebody, gives the ball down low to Zach Gordon, who throws the ball away. Sloppy play by the Wildcats. The Wolves are inbound the ball from the sideline. It'll be Engel inbounding the ball to Ian Smith, who passed the ball to the wing to King. King throws across the court to Smith, who drives and shoots and misses long. Anderson has the ball go in and out his hand, and he misses it, and the Wolves retain possession. King has the ball out top. It looks like the Wolves are trying to set their offense. He passes on the wing to Pelroy. Pelroy looks to penetrate. Can't find anybody. Kicks back out to King. King looks to penetrate. Goes behind his back. Passes the ball to Smith on the wing, who looks to drive on Zach Smith, who throws the ball off of Zach Smith. Good defense by Zach Smith. Wolves will be taking the ball out from the baseline. It'll be Ian Smith inbounding the ball for the Wolves. Can't seem to. And Zach Gordon tips the ball to himself, but he steps out of bounds. Wolves basketball still. We'll say, well, the Wolves will try it again. Ian Smith inbounding the ball again. He throws the ball in to Hayes, who misses it. And Engel steps out of bounds. Great defense by the Wildcats. Wildcats basketball. It'll be Tappert inbounding the ball to Zach Smith. Zach Smith's looking to push. The Wolves are in a full court press, trying to close this gap a little bit. Zach Smith takes a shot, and he hits it. Zach Smith hits the shot at the buzzer. Wildcats leading the Wolves 41-23. Excellent shot by Zach Smith from about half court. Three-point basket. That's the end of the third quarter. Wildcats leading the Wolves 41-23. And we're getting set to start the fourth quarter. The Wolves are inbounding the ball. Pelray has the ball, looks for King. King drives, kicks to Hayes for the Wolves, who goes up, and he's blocked by Gordon. He gets his own shot, goes back up. Looks like Anchor Anderson will be called for the foul. Wildcats are leading the Wolves 41-23, 7:44 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Ben Hayes will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. That's a 17th foul for the Wildcats. Anchor Anderson's first foul. Ben Hayes misses his first free throw. He have one more free throw left. And the free throw is up, and it's good. Ben Hayes hits it. Zach Gordon inbounds to Zach Smith. Wildcats are looking to push. Wolves are still in a full court press, man to man. Zach Smith passes the ball to Zach Gordon, who passes the ball to Anchor Anderson, who hits a 3. Anchor Anderson is sweet stroke. Wildcats are dropping back into his zone. Ian Smith has the ball, who passes to Pelray. He shoots a fadeaway, misses, air ball. Zach Smith gets the ball and he's pushing. Zach Smith's looking to set his offense, passes the ball to Kemp, who passes the ball up top to Gordon, who passes to Tappert, and the ball is thrown away. Ben Hayes gets the ball, and he goes coast to coast and makes the layup off the turnover. Ben Gordon passes the ball to Anchor Anderson, who looks to penetrate. Pass the ball out to Camp, who drives, goes to the rack, and he's blocked by Hayes. Wolves have the ball, and they're pushing. King shoots, and he makes it. Wolves are trying to make a comeback. 44-29, 6:34 left in the fourth quarter. And we have some subs coming in for the Wildcats. It looks like Felder, Hayter, and Ryan is checking in. Zach Smith will be inbounding the ball for the Wildcats. Zach Smith inbounds the ball to Ryan. Ryan looks to set up the offense. He crosses over, passes the ball to Smith. Smith passes the ball up top to Gordon. Gordon passes to Felder. Felder drives and shoots the floater. Nice move, Paris Felder. Paris Felder, good job of attacking the zone and getting to the hole. Turnover on the Wolves. Zach Smith has the ball on a fast break. Pass the ball up to Ryan, who misses. Zach Smith follows. Great follow by Zach Smith. Great turnover by Zach Gordon for the start the fast break for the Wildcats. Wildcats are leading 48-29. 5:55 left in the fourth quarter. King shoots a quick three-pointer for the Wolves and misses long, but the Wolves get the rebound. King has the ball again, and he's driving. And there's a foul called. Looks like the foul is going to be on Paris Felder. That's his third foul, 8th team foul for the Wildcats. King will be at the line for the Coupeville Wolves, shooting free throws. And he makes the first one of a 1-and-1. He'll have one more free throw left. Tyler King at the line for the Wolves. Second free throw is up, and it's in there. Rattles in and goes down. Gordon inbounds the ball to Smith, who gives the ball to Felder up top. Felder attacks and kicks the ball out to Ryan. Ryan kicks to Gordon on the wing. Gordon goes down low to Felder. Felder drives, and he makes it. Acrobatic layup for Paris Felder. Falls hard but gets up. The Wolves are pushing. King has the ball on the wing. Looks to drive against Felder. Shoots a fadeaway jumper and is long. Zach Smith gets the rebound. Kicks out to Ryan. Ryan is pushing. Passes the ball to Felder. Felder drives again. Goes down low. Looks for Gordon and he misses it. And there's a tie up on the floor. And it looks like the Wolves will get the ball. Yeah, possession arrow points the Wolves' way. Taper is checking in for the Wildcats. Zach Gordon will take a seat. Gets a nice round of applause. Excellent job today, Mr. Gordon. Excellent job. Big Z is what his teammates call him. Actually, correction. Possession arrow points Wildcats' way, so it's Wildcats basketball. They retain possession. Zach Smith will be inbounding the ball for the Wildcats. Now we have the refs having a meeting. Maybe it isn't their ball. The possession arrow is pointing the Wildcats' way, but they're having a meeting to see who will actually get the ball. Looks like Tyler King of the Wolves is going to step out for a minute. He's got a little cut. So it is a Wildcats ball, and Zach Smith will inbound the ball to Paris Felder, who gives the ball to Ryan, who drives, who kicks to Hayter, and Hayter hits a nice floater. Excellent job. Excellent find by Ryan. Excellent penetrating kick. Wildcats are leading 52-31. Wolves have the ball. Pelroy has the ball up top. Kicks the ball to Engel. And there's a foul called on the Wildcats. The foul is on Paris Felder. That is his fourth foul, and that is the ninth team foul for the Wildcats. Engel will be at the line for the Wolves, and he misses his first one. Zach Smith gets the rebound. Outlets to Paris Felder, who's looking to slow things down a little bit. He attacks, actually. Goes to the hole. Goes up with the left, and he makes it. Paris Felder is unstoppable tonight. And one. He will be going to the line shooting one. Wildcats are leading 54-31. 4:44 left in the fourth quarter. Anchor Anderson will check in for Zach Smith. Zach Smith gets an excellent round of applause. Great job tonight, Mr. Smith. Paris Felder at the line shooting his free throw. And it's up and in. Paris Felder has put together an excellent game today. He's been able to attack and break down the zone defense of the Wolves at will. The Wildcats are dropping back into his zone. Pelroy has the ball. He drives, attacks, and he misses long. Paris Felder gets the rebound. He's pushing. Pushing, goes behind his back, crosses over, kicks out to Ryan. Ryan drives himself, goes, and he misses the layup. Engel gets the rebound for the Wolves, who passes the ball to Ian Smith. Ian Smith shoots, and he's long off the backboard. Paris Felder gets the rebound, and he's attacking. Looks, and he throws the ball away. Pass was intended for Taper. Teddy Beard is checking in for Dan Hayter. Dan Hayter is going to take a seat. Great job, Dan Hayter, tonight. Did an excellent job rebounding and attacking the basket. The Wolves are inbound the ball. Engel inbounds the ball to Ian Smith, who looks for Pelroy on the wing, who throws down low to Hayes. And they call a foul. They call a foul. Looks like it was a tie-up, but they call a foul on Anchor Anderson. That is his second foul. Ben Hayes will be at the line again shooting free throws. That is the 10th team foul for the Wildcats. Ben Hayes' free throw is up, and it's long. Misses the first free throw. 4:02 left in the fourth quarter. Jamie Camp is checking in for the senior Paris Felder, who has had a great night tonight. Put together an excellent game. Hayes is shooting his second free throw, and it's up and in. Wildcats leading the Wolves 55-32. Coach Williams calls a timeout for the Wildcats. looking to draw up an offensive set. 3:58 left in the fourth quarter. Wildcats leading the Wolves 55-32. Coach Williams does an excellent job of coaching his players up. Looks like the Wildcats are set and ready to go. It will be Tapered inbounding the ball to Ryan. Ryan's looking to set the offense. He passed the ball to Tapered, and he's called for a travel. Good move, Tapered, but you took a little one too many steps, buddy. Wolves will take the ball out. It'll be Engel inbounding the ball to Smith. Smith looking to set up something for the Wolves. Passes to the wing to Engel. Engel finds Pelroy up top, who passes out top to Miranda. Miranda drives, shoots, and he misses, and Camp gets the rebound for the Wildcats. He passes up to Tapered. Tapered looks, and he kicks back out to Camp. Camp passes back to Tapered. Tapered passes out to Ryan. Ryan passes back to Tapered. Wildcats are running their offense. Tapered drives, looks like he's going to be trapped, kicks out to Anderson up top, and he misses on the front iron of the rim. Tapered gets an offensive rebound and goes up, and he's fouled. Non-shooting foul, so it looks like Tapered will be taking the ball out down on the baseline. He hits Ryan. Ryan drives and comes back out, finds Camp, and the foul is called. Camp drives and looks to pull up on the elbow, but he is fouled. Looks like Camp will be going to the line shooting free throws. Mitch Pelroy is called for the foul for the Wolves. That is Pelroy's second foul. 15th foul for the Wolves. Camp is at the line shooting his free throws. First free throw is up, and it's good. Nothing but net. 3:02 left in the fourth quarter. One more free throw left for Mr. Camp. The free throw is up, and it's long. Engel gets the rebound for the Wolves, and the Wolves are looking to push. Smith has the ball for the Wolves, passes on the corner to Pelroy. Pelroy drives, goes up and under, reverses and misses. Teddy Beard gets the rebound, kicks to Ryan. Ryan drives, finds Tapered, who doesn't shoot. He was wide open, kicks back out to Ryan. Looks like the Wildcats looking to just kill time and get this victory. Tapered passes to Beard up top, who passes to Camp on the wing. Camp looks to drive, and a foul is called on Miranda. Miranda hits the floor emphatically as he's upset with the call for the Wolves. Tyler King is getting set to check back in for the Wolves. And that is his fifth foul for Nevin Miranda. Tyler Engel will check in. Anchor Anderson inbounding the ball for the Wildcats. He finds Camp up top. Camp drives, goes, shoots a floater, and he misses it. Nice layup. King has the ball and he's pushing for the Wolves. He finds Engel. Engel drives and he misses a layup. Teddy Beard gets the rebound. Throws the ball away. It will be Wolves basketball still. Looks like Tyler King will be inbounding the ball for the Wolves. Coach Randy King will take a timeout for Coupeville. 2:14 left in the fourth quarter. Wildcats are leading 56-32. King will be inbounding the ball for the Wolves after the timeout. Looks like he's looking for somebody to pass the ball into. Passes it into Hayes. Hayes turns around and shoots, and he airballs. Anderson gets the ball for the Wildcats. Kicks out to Ryan, and he loses the ball. Pelroy has it, and he shoots a wild shot. And Camp gets the rebound for the Wildcats. Wildcats just need to slow it down and take the victory. Anchor Anderson throws the ball over, and it goes in the backcourt, so it'll be called over and back violation on the Wildcats. Scott Davidson checks in for Coupeville. It'll be King taking the ball out again for the Wolves. He passes it into Pelroy. Pelroy passes to Davidson. He passes up top to Engel. Engel looks to drive against Anchor Anderson. He passes it out to Smith, who airballs. Hayes tries to save it, but he saves it to Anchor Anderson, who kicks it to Ryan. Ryan passes the ball out to Camp. Camp drives, and he makes the layup. Jamie Camp with an excellent drive and finish on the baseline. Engel inbounds the ball to King for the Wolves, who kicks it to Davidson. Davidson kicks it back to Engel. Engel looks to penetrate. He passes the ball to King. And they give the ball down low to Engel, who goes up, and he is fouled. The foul is on Teddy Baird. That is his first foul. That is the 11th team foul for the Wildcats. Engel makes his first free throw. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Engel getting set to shoot his second free throw. And it's up. And it rims out. Anchor Anderson gets the rebound. Passes it to Camp. Looks like the Wildcats will just take this victory. Actually, Anchor Anderson gets it. He drives and he misses the layup. Camp gets the rebound. Kicks out to Teddy Beard. Throws it back to Camp and it goes out his hands. Turnover on the Wildcats. 51.7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Engel inbounds the ball to Pelroy. Engel has the ball, pump fakes, shoots, and he makes a nice jumper from the elbow. Wildcats are inbound the ball. Looks like Sean Ryan will have the ball. He kicks it to Anderson in the corner. Anderson steps back, and he shoots, and he makes it. Nice jumper by Anchor Anderson. 20 seconds left in the game. Looks like the Wildcats are going to coast to a victory. The Wolves take a shot, and they miss. Anderson gets the ball and kicks to Ryan. Ryan is just going to let the time run out. And looks like the Wildcats will get their second victory of the year. Final score is 60-35. The Wildcats are now 2-1. The next game that I will be podcasting